on me. I promise that you.
No, do you understand? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today guys, we will be cooking. Today I will be making poulet DG. Poulet DG is a very delicious Cameroonian dish. When I say delicious, it is very delicious because it is made with fried ripe plantains and chicken with vegetables mixed together. If you don't like poulet DG, hey, because except you don't like chicken and fried plantain, which is weird because who doesn't like dodo? Dodo is sweet. Like, anyway, I'm going to show you everything that you will need, okay, and how I make my poulet DG. So stay tuned. Okay, so these are all the things that I will be needing for my poulet DG. I've got my ripe plantains here. They look green on the outside, but it's all ripe on the inside. I've got my full chicken. I love using the live chicken because it's strong. I've got my tomatoes, I've got my bell peppers, my carrot, my pepper, my green beans, my spring onions, my black and white pepper, my onga. I love onga so much. My chicken spices. I love using these groundnut spices. I don't know the English name, but we call it groundnut spices. I love the smell in my chicken. I've got curry, my general spices, my Maggi, my ginger, my garlic, my salt, and of course my oil. So just stay tuned and I'll show you guys how I put everything together. Chicken spices, the spices that I'll be using to parboil the chicken. Actually, I really wanted to deep fry the chicken, but because this chicken is really strong, so I'm going to parboil it for just a few minutes. Okay, so here I've got ginger, garlic, pepper, onions, leeks, and some few other dry spices that I'll be adding it to parboil the chicken. Okay, so now I'm parboiling the chicken. I'm just adding Maggi and salt and some dry spices like turmeric, chicken spices, curry, and into the chicken. Yeah. So while it's boiling, I'm just going to cut my vegetables here. You can cut it however you want, in any shape that you want to. It all depends on you. So yeah. So this is bell pepper, the green and the red bell pepper, green beans and carrots. I preserve my vegetable. This is how I make sure it remains green. Okay guys, so right now as you can see, everything is almost ready. I've got my vegetables here, and I've got my tomatoes, my spices, the one that I used to parboil the chicken. I've got chopped onions and garlic with my chicken stock. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm going to fry the chicken. We're just going to wait, so that let me just bring this right here. Okay, so I don't know if the oil is hot enough, but it's time for me to fry the chicken. So this is the chicken that I parboiled already. I almost overcooked it, but it's okay. So I'm just going to deep fry it. The oil is not hot enough, so we're just going to wait for a while I try to arrange the other things. So while we wait for the oil, I'm just going to cut my plantain, peel and cut my plantain. So with the plantain, you want to cut it however you want. The shapes you cut it however you want, but for the size you want to make it not too thin, because if it's too thin it's going to be like chips. Since you're going to be mixing it, you want to make sure it's a bit thick. And then I had to take out the part where I was frying the chicken and the plantain, and because I didn't want it to be too long. You can see I'm taking it out already. I already fried my chicken. So yeah, maybe I'll do another video on how to fry your plantain and your chicken. So right now I'm about to add garlic and onions first. Okay, so I'm adding onions and spring onions to the tomatoes, and I'll mix it. I'm also going to add my spices, the remaining spices that I used to parboil the chicken. I'm going to add it just to give it that extra taste, that extra flavor, you know. mix it well, and then I'm adding my stock as well. I'm not going to put it too much because I don't want the food to be too mushy. I want it to be a bit dry. So now is the time I'm going to be tasting the Maggi and the salt, and everything was okay. So I'm just adding my general spices and my curry powder. Mix it well. Okay, at this point I'm adding the chicken. Just going to add in my chicken and mix it. Here the sauce tastes perfect. It was okay. I'm not adding any other thing. I'm just going to, the only thing I can add now is just for flavor, but as for the taste, it's okay. It's perfect right now. And next, okay, I'm adding my vegetables. I'm just going to add my vegetables. You can see they are still green. I parboiled it a bit, but they still remain green. Not really parboiled, like I just put them in hot water, so they are not really cooked. But I'm not going to cook it because I still want to be able to hear that grish 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 sound when I'm eating my vegetables. So it's okay. I won't cover the pot anymore for cooking. I'm just going to mix everything. I'm almost done right now, so the only thing that's left is the plantain. Okay, so I'm adding in my plantain, and then I'll mix it. As I said earlier, I won't be covering the pot to cook anything. Once I'm done with the food, while it's marinating, the heat is going to cook the vegetables because I don't want it to be soft. Yeah, I'm just mixing it. Yeah, I still had to go ahead, and I think, yeah, I'm going to add more plantain. Yeah, then mix it carefully. Chai, my house was smelling so good, like it was like Christmas. Mix and mix and mix and mix. I'm sure my neighbors were like, what is this girl cooking today? Okay, so because I love onga, I'm just adding it for the extra flavor. I always put onga at the end of my stew, my food. I don't know why, I just like the smell. Okay, oh my gosh, guys, look at my food. This is what we call Poulet DG. Chai. See, this is it. But I am done, and it looks so delicious. It tastes like heaven. Oh my gosh, chai, mama me, where? This is good food. Seriously, this is really good food. I hope you will enjoy this video. You can try this at home. It's so easy. As you can see, you can make it for your friend, your boyfriend. You can just have a party and make it. I'm sure everybody's going to like it. So if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up.
That's what they call me. Promise that you need a plan, that's what they call me. Promise that you